Hey folks, good morning, or good afternoon. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to this little informal talk. Fatima is going to interview Flo and find out exactly how she met John, how the relationship developed, how she found out she was buntis, pregnant, and told grandma, just, some chismes. You don't know what chismes is? I call it cheese moose, but chismes is gossip, right? Everybody loves gossip. They love drama. So a lot of people have asked, hey, that's about Flo, how she met John, a little bit more about him. So I put Fatima to the task. I said, hey, go in there and interview your sister, John, and see if we can get some dirt on how their relationship developed. Some good drama, some good chismes, some good gossip. What's that tabloid or what's it called? TMZ? This is stuff that is TMZ worthy. So I want to welcome you to this little show. Is it going to win any awards at the next film festival? No, it's just an informal interview. So I'll start out just to set the vibe, just showing you some interaction of the two lovebirds, and then we'll get into the interview. So again, thanks for joining us. Here we go.
Good morning. Surprise! I have a lavandera today. Today's video, I have a lavandera. Lavandera ang peg. Guwapa kay ko lavandera, no? Siksi kayo. Pamanang labag hapon na. My man. Yeah, I'm cooking a fish. And the kids are eating. Mayo hatay. Mayo hatay. Come on. May ka na kay washing. Come on. Dig. Sweat. Make you sweat. Sige. Atot jud, palit jud red horse ha. Gi. Teamwork. Nay powder. Ay mo no.
Sila kininto sa palabandera.
Kininto kundi ka? May ikaw nang labadera, ikaw na ka nagwas-was. Ikaw may sildo na ko din dyan na.
Sildo mo ganing sa George?
Hoy, Dong. Nag-unsa ka dira, Dong. Hey, ang tubig din. Hello guys! Welcome to the channel of Overstay Road. Nagnila na siya eh. Today we're talking about how they meet Flo and John. Flo, how did you meet John? John. How did you meet John, Flo? Is that romantic or not?
No, it's not romantic. We just gone. Before, when I was
English
when I was 17, when I was 17 years old, I think almost 18 naman to. 17 years old, mga half to 18 na.
Isa ni old sa inyo?
See,
John
he is
older
is older 2 months din, 1 month. April, his birthday is His birthday is April 10 and my birthday is June 1. Then, right, so I was 17 and he was 17 also. Then we didn't meet yet. We just chat before. Before he kept chatting me. Before I don't like him. I don't like him.
She said
Because
before I don't like him.
Because I don't like his profile in Facebook. Then then we kept chatting and she said gonna Maksud ko tadi yung uyab ka no? No.
He said before
Can you be my girlfriend? I said no for now. If we met then I will be your girlfriend.
But he said earlier that he's not courting you.
No, I just say na he's asking me. Then I just say na if we met that time, then we are in relationship already. Like that. No courting. I don't like cheesy thing. Cheesy.
When you guys first met, where and when?
October 6. October 6. And the fiesta of Bakawan.
Dili na ka ng talan. Dan, dili na, ikaduha na.
Wait a minute. Is that my pillow?
No, dito man to first.
Katong kuan?
No, ay. Ikaw naman to. Kita naman na ito na ito. Kita na ito na. Sa Bakawan, magtuon na din na. We met at Bakawan. That's the first met ko. I know that he really loved me. Because he walked from Danbantayan to Bakawan. Yeah. He walked from Danbantayan, you know.
Why did you?
Pila ka kilometer? I think that's if you walk that I think that's almost 2 hours, you know? 2 hours
Is that
if you
true,
walk.
Janja? Did you walk? But I have story of that.
He's
Guys.
walking while bringing a kulafu.
Apparently, John walked 2 hours. Probably about 2 hours, carrying a bunch of kalafu. You know, kalafu is a cheap. What do they market it as? It's a rot gut, cheap Chinese wine type drink. It's the cheapest of the cheapest. It's about $1 a bottle. It's what Fatima's father and everybody in the village drinks, right? It's called kalafu. Everybody's tastes are different, and everybody has their own right to what they like and dislike. But for this guy, that rot gut shit, I mean, I can't even smell it anymore, right? I've drank it before a little bit. It's horrible, from my opinion, right? It's cheap though. So here, John walks from his crib all the way down to Bakawan to, I guess, where we were at the $28 beach condo. Now, I could see it. I mean, carrying kalafu, yeah, it's a pretty good clip. I don't know exactly how many kilometers it is. It's not that far of a distance, but when you're carrying some liquor, it's just, you know, what will we men, the lengths that we go to in human nature and in the animal kingdom. Every living organism, the lengths that we go through and go to meet women. How can I put it? Keep this family friendly, right? So when he said that, it brought me back to this. I was watching this documentary one time on elephants, and it showed how far a male elephant will walk to mate. And they profiled this one elephant, and this one elephant walked like 600 miles. Now, that's a lot longer than John walked carrying that damn kalafu. But this elephant walked like 600 miles to get to this, you know, area where the females had gathered. There's other males there. So the dude walks 600 miles. He's got to like sort of not fight off, but like jockeying for position, like 6-7 other elephants. To mate, to procreate. Of course, the event's over in a matter of seconds or a minute or what have you. Now the dude's got to walk 600 miles back down to his crib. Man, love is a powerful thing. Great documentary.
Then I have a story of the first they met.
You want a story? Mana mo to?
Unya sana.
Story na to.
When I was pregnant that time, 7 months or 6 months, then Flo told me that I want to meet somebody ate. I said okay, because that time it's Festa. Then it's already 12 or 1. Flo's not yet come back, so I've been looking with her. I've been looking. We go cemetery in the dark place.
Cemetery.
Then I heard her voice that I know that Flo. Then I saw the buko, the coconut, small coconut. Then I throw to them while they're doing jitting.
Because that time, that's night. But we didn't make it up. We didn't jug. We didn't jug there. We just kept on kanang talking something about life like that. Then about me, about him.
Still ain't figured out that part, right? It's something about, I guess it's the first time they met, what have you, but Flo said she's going out to the beach or going to the fiesta, or I don't know. Fatima was pregnant. Flo said she's going out, but it was like midnight. She hadn't made it back yet. So Fatima went out on a search for her, trying to find her. And apparently she and John were over at the beach doing the jug, whatever the hell they call it. Here in Thailand, jug's like kiss. In the Philippines, jug. I don't know what jug means. I don't know if that's just kissing or making out. I have no idea. But apparently Flo and John are over at the beach jugging. And Fatima checks all the spots. I don't know why she would go to the cemetery. People go to the cemetery to jug. I don't know. She checks the cemetery. She finally finds them at the beach and she can hear them talking. And I didn't get into the details. I don't know if they're in the bushes, they're on the beach. She just sat over by the beach or on the beach. And she picks up a coconut and throws a damn coconut at him. Like, what? Why didn't you just say, hey, Flo, get your ass over here? For some reason, there's a coconut involved in some not juking. What do I call it? Not jug, that's kissing. Anyhow, I'm already confused.
I have a question. How did you know that he's the one?
Because before, when I was 17 in Yanang, I was with ate sometimes, what? I always go with
Janjan, agwanta kay ang girl Janjan.
Sige na. And before I was 16 to 17, 17 I go sa kanang every time that it's vacation, I go in Angeles in Bacoor with ate. Then where I'm in a relationship with Janjan that time. Then if I don't like to call him, I break up with them. Then he kept saying no. Because he don't like kanang breaking up. But before kanang I'm not used to in a relationship with them. Because before I'm broken hearted. It's like kanang sa tawag na when we say that we call it here panakip butas ti way nga na kay nasakitan.
Then I have a question. How long did Gab come into your life? How long did you guys dating?
Kanang we date, I think that's already 2 years. Kanang we date for 2 years.
Then Gab coming in your life. Then what mama reaction daw?
Before I was kanang because it's bagyo or we
It's
call
bagyo.
it typhoon here. Then I was in the house of kanang family of Janjan. Then you know that there is a flood sometimes if there is a typhoon in the house of Gab, so kanang the water is kanang like something like it's really big, but then we cannot go in the lungsod or in the sa tawagan natin high school. Then we cannot go out because if we go out, we're gonna use a something like a boat to go somewhere. Then I'm not used to ride with that. Then I cannot go home. Then when there is no water when there is no water, mama find me. Mama find me where am I, because I didn't go in the birthday of Mama. I didn't go in Christmas because there's a lot of water in the house. Then we cannot go. Then when there's no water, we're eating in the something like.
Okay, so I vaguely remember the one incident, right? Flo went MIA. They couldn't find her. Grandma went out on a search, what have you, but a typhoon had rolled through. And y'all have seen the videos in the past of John John's village over there. When it rains, it floods. I mean, I'm talking their little garden was, 5-6 feet underwater in that low spot. So when it rains over there, that whole little area floods. And for them to get out of there, they're like, in a little skiff or whatever. So legitimately, when it floods, it takes several days for those waters to go down where they can just get out of that little village, right? So Flo goes missing in action. Grandma finally finds her over there. And I guess legitimately, you are trapped. You can't leave. And if the typhoon, a lot of times the cell service or the power's out, what have you. But anyhow, I vaguely remember that incident. She was missing in action, but she was over there at John John's. And that story reminds me of a dilemma that I found myself in, trapped at a massage parlor when it started raining. It was raining, the streets flooded. I couldn't leave. But that was a great place to be trapped during a flood. Plenty of women, plenty of beer, cold beer. What a great time. So if it's coming a typhoon, or you think the streets are gonna flood, being at a bar / massage parlor, that's a great place to stage. If you get trapped, that's even better.
In the country, in the kitchen like that, we're eating. Then we found out that Mama is calling me. Mama is calling me. She's like something like crying because I didn't go. Then he said to Janjan and the father of Jan. She said to Janjan and his father if so to yung kundi kanang kundi pamayan to din no. Unsa dito Jan? Unsa tingin mo nga ato ba?
Ningon dito.
Unsa tingin mo nato?
Kundi pa
Unsa tingin mo ni ato?
kundi pamay.
Ikaw nanari man to sila ato. Nanari dito sige sila ko na pamain. Unsa lagi to yung gisulti nakalimot ko.
Pamayan niya yung kung kundi na lang iuli na lang.
Pamay uli lang ganun nila ko. Tapos mama.
Kids is a girl. You need all your family. You go to the family of the girl.
Unsa na kana something like talking something about marriage when you're gonna married like that.
Okay.
So that kanang they will know
Settle.
when ba. Then
They know.
That's why.
Now, as you see, John, when notified about this show, about this interview, was very, very excited. He was just like chomping at the bit to do this interview and to be involved and for you to hear what he has to say and his perspective. So I wanted to give a big shout out and thank you to John for participating and actively engaging in the interview and the conversation. Man, certainly appreciate your cooperation, my friend, because inquiring minds want to know.
That's why they go in the house of my mom. Then that's the time that That's already.
Nilayas is Janjan. Nilayas na. Wala.
John.
Nilayas, ikaw na lang flop.
That's already September. Like that September they go there, and I think that's.
Nilayas na Janjan.
I'm not pregnant that time. I was pregnant October. The October. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. I was pregnant like almost October. Yeah, then once and that's the time that I was pregnant of Gab Gab. Then when we found out that I'm always something like dizzy, then I cannot walk because I don't have calcium in my bones. Then that's the time that we found out that I am pregnant. Then when we go home, we just walking from Bakawan to the payag of Mama. Then I say, Ma, I say to Mama Ma, kana ba? Buntis ko. I was pregnant. Then Mama said, why would I be scared if I have someone with me, like someone who's jug on me.
But you got already. Janjan's there.
Yeah, Janjan is there.
So no need to worry.
No need to worry because but
the boy's not.
But for me, no, it's really need to worry because if you don't have money, my God, money is worry. Kanang not stable physically and mentally stable. That's why. That's the things that sometimes Janjan and me fighting. Then sometimes kanang 1 month we kanang magbogit mi pero masayang siya ba. We sometimes even if pregnant for 1 month we break up, then we go again, we break up, we go again, like that, diba? Okay, because of financial problems,
Money. Financial difficulties. Yeah. That's the reason that most relationships, especially in the US, most marriages fail due to finances, financial problems. Can't pay the bills, can't pay the mortgage, going broke. You need to read my book. They put it up on the screen there. It's called The King's Chronicles. In the book, there's a chapter called Financial Pimp Hand. And you just have to read the chapter, but it basically talks about, how to avoid a breakup because of financial difficulties. It's just my principles. But she brings up a good point, about the reasons why they've sort of split up or broke up. Most of the time it has to do with finances. You got no money, stress. You get to arguing with what have you. So, like any relationship, they've been on again, off again throughout the relationship. Nothing new to report there. But definitely check out the book, especially the chapter called Financial Pimp Hand. Absolute genius. Ladies, want to keep your marriage together? You read that book. Take it to heart.
Kanang we cannot say if you're kanang sa tawagan na kanang don't be. For me, no, the lesson, no, the lesson that kahilakan ko. The lesson, no, na for my life, no, na don't be too something like kanang don't be sa tawagan natin kanang don't do a action that you are not physically and mentally stable in life and financially stable, because you will broke up because of the action that you did, and you will be something like there's no a relationship that will last if you're not financially stable.
Huh?
There's no relationship that will be stable. And there's no relationship that will long last if you are not financially stable.
It's a video that I did back when Upa was born. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty because there's a lot of cultural learning lessons in it that hit home that are, you know, what's the word? Reality. Some people might say raw. But it's reality, right? If you're married to a Filipina and there's any type of family emergency, they're going to come to her, which is you, the foreign guy, to pay the bills. It's the way it is. Okay? So, you check out that video. It's obviously relates to this story. It's part of the story. You want me to sanitize shit? Man, I'm trying to watch my language. Anyhow, check out that video. From my perspective as the foreign guy and how the dynamic plays in when there's a family emergency. It's really an absolute learning lesson, but it ain't pretty. But if we older dudes don't air out our dirty laundry, how's the younger generation gonna learn?
Na then we broke up, we go again, but then you found out that I have a boyfriend, no? American boyfriend, oh? Before. But, the time that I broke up, I don't have, like that na, mga 1 month, oh, then sana ka nang Jan yan is chatting, we're chatting again, then, we go again because we have a son. You cannot if you already have a son or a children, no, you will decide if you will be a single.
You need to think wisely
don't think on yourself only, think your son or your child. Because what if no, before I saw someone or family that they broke up ba? The parents doesn't kanang sa tawag natin kanang murag wala sila problema pero ang mga bata ba kay kanang problemado jud kay iti. Sa English ana?
Ang bata maipiktuhan.
Oh, the children will be the one who is affected on the relation or the relationship of the parents. So that's what Jan said if we something like broke up, Gab will be the one who will be affected, not me, not Jan, because maybe he will be trauma because he don't have a family that supporting him. Until now, we cannot if we fight, just fight, no break up. Because if we broke up, Gab will find me, Gab will tell me, where is Dada? He love Dada eh. Tino? Makaingan sa bita ko sa tawag ko lisod jud kay makipagbuwag ka sa imong banabangan. Bisag di mo married, even though we're not married, it's not easy.
So, we're going to get out of the dramatic.
Oh, sige, go.
Before you're going to cry.
Go.
So, now you're studying, right?
Yeah.
So after you finish your study, you're going to graduate. What you going to do?
If I graduate, I really want to go abroad. Because I want to earn more than the salary here. Because I want Janjan to go to study also. Because he really want to be in college also to finish, to have a nice work. That's why I want to have a salary that is higher than the salary here. Because Gab is not getting sa tawagan na he's getting older, not getting smaller. He's getting older. Then how can we support him if Janjan is studying and I am just working here? But Janjan doesn't want me to go abroad. Yeah. But Janjan doesn't want me to go abroad because, do you want to know? Because maybe if I go abroad, maybe
you can find another
Oh,
man.
if I can find, maybe
jealous.
I can find another man. We don't know.
Then what that Jan said if you going to abroad?
He said that if I go abroad, it's okay daw. It's okay. But he will just call me if he don't have already money. He will just call me na. But he don't want me job to video call on me like that. He doesn't really want to be LDR or Gab cannot see me for many years. But I really wanted it.
Then what is your course?
My course right now is done.
Interview day karon.
My course right now, or we call it a program, kanang Bachelor in Technology and Livelihood Education, major in Home Economics. I get that course because kanang maybe if I can be if I graduate, then I will get a license, then I will work here just for kanang few years, then maybe I will be a teacher, then I can go in abroad manggudang, because there's a lot of teachers and abroad. If you have experience just few years here, you can be in abroad ba niya. You can have a higher salary than here, because the salary here of teachers kanang not totally surviving, kanang it's like
Surviving food only.
just for one surviving, diba niya, then utang. That's why I get that course, because I want to be a teacher abroad. Maybe he will not say I love you, but I know kanang something like if he do something or did something for me, it's like a kanang act of service ba, like not because of words. I can know that he really loved me because of service. He cook, he wash, he drive me go to school, he take care of upaw.
Wow, are that true?
Okay, bawa sa ko.
Bawa ko dai. And also guys, she's the one always yak.
I am somewhat like Nagert, you know.
She's the one always yak.
You will just saw Jan doing like this in the gidli. Gilid.
Yeah. Every time where we go, Jan there.
Kanang if I am yaking, Jan will say, "You're so noisy."
Yes. That's true. That's why we always if she yak always, if she yak
they will not say nga.
Just stop, oy. You always arguing.
They will not say that. They will say, "Look, stop di. Sabaan ni mo oy. Tagal magyaw-yaw oy." Ano rin?
Yes.
Di mo.
We're the one who always stop her because Janjan's not. He's not talking.
Kung
But
magod si
Popo
Jan
always
sa tawagan na like
yak-yaking.
Kanang not really the ideal man of the look, but ideal in the inside. No. Yeah. Bitaw ideal kay siya kanang.
Yeah, every time we're doing anywhere, he's the one who cook. He's the one who take care the fire.
In the house,
he's the one who carry.
In the house,
driving.
I will just do kanang.
And Plo in the house. Every time I go in the house, then Jan will pick me up in school. I will ask Jan, where's Plo? What you know what Jan said to me? She's in the house sleeping. I said, what?
Yeah, sometimes I wake up 7 like that. Then if he go home, he will cook.
Yeah, he's the only while Plo sleep, Jan already make money and he just sleep, and when he come back in the house,
because he
Plo still sleeping and he's the one who cooks the food.
He understand me because I go to school at 4, then I will go home at exactly 10, then so I will wake up at, because I'm so drain, no?
Drain pa.
I will wake up 7, then sometimes I cook, sometimes he will cook.
That's not true. That's not true. Guys, that's not true. She just want to sleep.
No, I Jan will say na nakasabot man ko nimo gud kay. Nga nasud ka po isabihan sa mo.
Yeah, you know what they're doing in school? They're just sleeping.
Then once a day, sometimes no, if I am washing the clothes.
And always, every time she calls Jan, he want quick like a robot, like he want Jan robot only, like my madam is calling you, I need to go, like he want quick Jan. If Jan like late in the 1 minute, he just blah 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 blah. She just always do that.
Sa sa patience sa tinuro sa gab-gab. Di mo gud kay nga.
Si kang sa ta.
Inga na mo gud nang labo.
Yeah, labo.
Bitaw no. Sometimes no kanang makaingon ta ba nga. We're not kanang sometimes no I think na we don't have money no, but sometimes I will ask myself kuan he drink alcohol, but if I will say Jajan! He will go on.
Mother of the year.
He will tell me na, lagi me. Ano sa ba? Sakto naman na. That's why I love him. Ito?
The update of the love story of Jan and Poplo.
If you have lots of question, kanang but just the love life ha, not money. I don't have money man. Giran awin na. Kano? Watch out.
Oy, you know guys why Poplo's talking about
I want to
that?
add Kapitana.
Wa ko'y kwarta. Dili lang kapitana. Burger lang. Siguro sa nimo kapitana joke lang ito.
Igabot na kan. Kano, I will be waiting for you, Kapitana.
Kano, that's why she's talking because of the kapitana. And Jan's run away now.
Bitaw ko kon
Okay.
bitaw ko.
Sige na. Thank you for watching my love story. Babush!
Ask me anything.
Ask Poplo if you want more questions.
I love you, Jan. I love you, John Ray. I love you.
Babush!
So, you know, the last part of this video is Flo and the old lady saying, hey, Kano, they're blackmailing me. Okay, I asked them to do this video. Why? Because you, the viewer, are interested, and inquiring minds want to know. So I just suggested this morning, I said, hey, why don't y'all sit down, John sit down next to Flo, just do a quick video, quick talk, informal talk explaining how they met, everything, you know. And you know what the Filipinos did? Their response was, we want milk tea. Milk tea. Flo didn't want to do the interview until they pressured me into agreeing to getting them milk tea. They want milk tea. Or they want to go to Cafe Tana and get a little buy one, take one cheeseburger and some fries. I'm not sure exactly what they're expecting, but usually they pressure me into saying, okay, I take you to get milk tea. So this video is coming to you thanks to this guy agreeing to buy all these actors or actresses some damn milk tea. It's extortion. It's blackmail. Why can't you just go in there and sit down and have a nice conversation? Send me the footage. Man, well, I'm out $3.